In the last video, we talked about the text shadow property. Now, there is also a box shadow property, and you usually add this to block elements on your web page. But in this video, we are going to be adding the box shadow property to an image. So as you can see over here, I just have one image on my web page. So we are going to be adding the box shadow property to this image, and you see people do this a lot, all right, on their web pages. People add the box shadow property to images on their web page. So that's what we are going to be covering in this video. All right, so let's just go to our styles.css and get started quickly. So the property is very similar to the text shadow, very similar. All right, so let's just call our img tag our image element, and we use the box hyphen shadow. Like I said, it's very similar to the text shadow, so the box shadow, and this time we are going to use 6 pixels, 6 pixels, yeah, 6 pixels and 6 pixels. And remember, these two parameters is for the first one. The first one is the horizontal part of the box shadow, and the second one is for the vertical part of the box shadow. So if we refresh now you can see there's a little shadow there, but let's just add a blur effect. Remember, there's a blur effect, and it usually comes in the third parameter. So let's add a blur effect. And for the blur effect, we're going to add 15 pixels. Yep, 15 pixels. And let's refresh now. Now you can see the shadow. If you notice very well, you can see the shadow on this box, all right? You can see the shadow right here. So just like the text shadow, you can add a color to your box shadow, right? So you can just come over here. Let's add a color. So you just say red. Let's add a red color to this box shadow. So if we refresh, now you can see the color on our box shadow. And just like the text shadow, you can also add multiple box shadows on your image. Okay, just like the text shadow. So let's just do this. All we do, remember, you specify a comma. So after your comma, then you can add your next box shadow. So this time we are going to use 7 pixels because we want to make this a little bit bigger as well. So it's 7 pixels, and for the blur effect, we are going to give the blur effect 18 pixels. And we are going to change the color from red. This time we are going to give it blue, right? So it's going to combine red and blue, and we normally close our semicolon right here. All right, so if we refresh now you can see the combined colors on our box shadow. You can see the combined colors between red and blue. So this is how the CSS box shadow works. I will see you guys in the next video.